Francis, it's time to do my favorite type of clip, which is we get to call to action to the audience. And this topic today, the call to action is a fantasy football league. So TYT Sports and the Young Turks together combine forces to do the fantasy football league every year. You get to see Jenk's insufferable bragging when he's winning, and then usual complete quietness when he's not. It's pretty great. Dan, our executive producer, and yours truly here, 2 years ago, won the fantasy football championship belt. Then it got shipped off to Pittsburgh, where we have one of our offices. I think it was Chris Hook, who won last year. So the goal is for TYT Sports to get the championship belt back, but we need your help, or at least your help in participating in this league.
And defeating the other opponent so that we can make a nice, easy run to take it home.
Probably the most important is, like, my three biggest things of fantasy football is, one, Jenk can't win. It's just not. And this is something that J.R. Jackson agrees with. Even the guys who don't in the office play fantasy football agree we can't let Jenk win.
Yeah.
14 teams are in this league, including your favorite hosts, Francis, Ben Mankiewicz, myself, J.R. Jackson, Tim Frisch, not one of your hosts, but if you watch Pop Trigger, he is the director of Pop Trigger and a big Philadelphia Eagles fan. I don't know why we allow him in the league, given that he's an Eagles fan. But we need 2 fans to join our league, okay? And how could they do that, Francis?
They have to submit their videos, and they have to be 30 seconds, I believe, or no more than 30 seconds.
30 to a minute.
30 a minute, and explaining why they should be joining our league, and send it across to tytsports@gmail.com. So make sure to put in all the accurate reasoning, most of which will be you want to beat Jenk, you want to see Jenk lose, you can't stand Jenk winning, you want to see Jenk cry, and all those reasons will be acceptable. So make sure to send those videos across, and we will choose 2. But you don't want to just miss out on all that, because there'll be swag to win, there'll be swag, there'll be t-shirts.
And if your team is doing all that well, let's say you're top 4 halfway through the season, right? You're competing with everybody, you're in it for the playoffs. We'll bring you on the show.
What?
Skype you in, or we'll use a piece of a video segment that you can send us on why your team is so successful and what you've been doing and all of your secrets, so we can obviously beat you come playoff time.
By the way, we are so generous. Coming on the show, swag, bragging rights, making Jenk cry. That's all the essentials for a good fantasy football league.
Francis is doing the league.
Yeah, and I'm not, by the way, I forgot to even allude to the fact that Dan, I'm separate, right? I'm not even in the TYT Sports team, so I'm running this ship solo. Solo!
You don't even get to join, only for non-Scottish.
And if I win it, that belt is going to sit, there's a line that separates mine and Jason's table, and it's going to sit just on my side. And every morning I'm going to be, Jason, can you make sure that my belt's on my side of the table, please?
Is it in your eye? The most important part is bringing the belt back to Los Angeles, where we reside, because it can't be in Pittsburgh.
It's too cold in Pittsburgh. It's a frozen belt.
Will we send them the championship belt if they win? That's a big, bold statement there.
They get the belt as well.
More so than anything else, you get the belt to yourself for pretty much a year.
Interesting.
You can do whatever you want with it. Okay. It's like the Stanley Cup. Live your dream. All right, so to recap, you have to do a couple things as well. As always, if you want to enter the Fantasy Football League, we would very much appreciate if you go over to facebook.com/TYT Sports and like us over there. Follow us at TYT Sports on Twitter. Make sure you're subscribed to the page and give the video a thumbs up as well. And outside all the standard things of call to actions, make sure you send in those 30-second to minute-long videos as to why you deserve to be in the Fantasy Football League. The best ones, of course, we'll also send over to Jenk. He always gets a kick out of those as well. So make sure to join. We're excited. Francis is playing. Jason's playing. Dan's playing. J.R. Jackson's playing. Who knows?
We're all playing.
The draft is August 28th, and we'll either call or Skype you into the conference line to where you get to talk with us for, better half of the day, of course, about fantasy football TYT and who you're going to be drafting for your all-star team, all-star squad, Pro Bowl squad. Anybody touches Odell Beckham Jr., they're kicked out of the league. If you're commenting below to join the league, again, we're going to all put you towards the same place, which is tytsports@gmail.com. For the videos, we won't be taking any submissions from the comments section. Make sure to send them over to tytsports@gmail.com. See you there.